I haven't done this in a minute. But what's good, y'all? This is the Bad Guy Smoker Podcast. This is your host, the Bad Guy himself, and doing another episode of, I don't want to say this Bad Guy Reacts, or just this is going to be just ghetto news. I'm bringing back ghetto news for this. And let me tell y'all something. So if you haven't seen the video there is, I'm gonna tell you what happened in the video. I'm not gonna put it up. I was gonna share it and everything, but I'm afraid of copyright. So you see this black dude, older black gentleman getting jumped. That's how it starts. Like he's getting swung on by a white gentleman. Then you see like 4 or 5 more people jump on him as well, and you can tell they're all together. So they all jump him, and then in the video, you see one dude, he's swimming towards the action, like, because they're at a dock. And they're all swinging, and like I said, just swinging this dude. And black dude's like, he's trying to hold his own, but it's too many of them. There's like 7 or 8 people, bro, and they're all swinging on him. And like I said, he's trying to hold his own. Just one dude, he's holding his own. And like I said, you see one guy coming and swimming across, and you hear the people in the background like, "Oh no, I can't believe they doing this! I can't believe they doing this." Then you see the camera cut as the so you see the guy, he swims over and he's like, "What's good? What's good?" And then you see the camera cut. Then you see them white people running, and then you seen niggas coming out the cut. Like, well, I ain't gonna say niggas. There's black people coming out the cut. I'm gonna do it because this is a good black moment. Because they came in. They came in to save the fellow black man. And when I tell you, you just seen fists and feet. They were getting lit up. Because they were like trying to leave. They were like a little boat. They were trying to leave, and they caught them. It was like, nah, and they snatched them and just started swinging. And everybody started beating them down. Then you see, this is where it gets wild. Like I said, you see so many black people coming there. It went from being an 8-on-1 to like a 30-on-8, and everybody's taking their turns. And you see more white people coming in trying to jump in. Like, I don't know if they're the girlfriends or who they were, but they was trying to jump in. They was getting slept. Other niggas getting knocked out. Then you see this one older white guy. He's getting yoked up by older black man. He's getting choked up. Then he gets pushed, and then you see another nigga come out with a chair, and he's giving unprotected chair shots to the top of the head. He's like, just going crazy, like, he's hitting this dude, and police snatch him up real quick, and you hear the people that's like recording. They're like, he going to jail. He going to jail. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's just wild. Like, just like the whole video was wild. Like I said, that's pretty much what happened in the video. Now I'm gonna say this as a nigga, I love seeing that. I love seeing a good fight. As a black man, I love seeing all the black people come together to support their fellow black man. And as a wrestling fan, them chair shots was beautiful. That mess was crazy. And these memes y'all have been doing, man. I saw somebody put the chair through their belt loop, and they said, "I have an open carry license." When I tell you, I was dying. Like, these memes are crazy. They got the inventor of the folding chair, and it said the black dude got invented the folding chair, and they talking about like, thank you. And the stuff they saying on here, man. Let me pull it up, because I got it right here. I got it right here. I want to make sure I don't miss on some of these great memes I saw, because there was a couple that got me. I was like, y'all. There's one dude swinging a chair around. He's like moving the chair around like he's got like nunchucks, and he called it chair jutsu. And one person got beat up, and their feet went through the Crocs. I forgot about that. Their feet went through the Crocs, and one of the memes said he forgot to put it in sports mode and blew up the transmission. But that's crazy. It's people saying, "I'm gonna tell my kids this is the Boston Tea Party." I see the picture of Django holding the chair. It said, meanwhile, what was it? Montgomery, Alabama. I don't know where they were at, but like I said, they were acting up. One of them had dude holding a rusty chair, and it says, "When I seen you, this just know your motherfucking ship done sailed." And because oh yeah, in the beginning, dude threw his hat up before he got jumped. Black dude was just like, he threw his hat up in the air, and then they just, like I said, they jumped him. And they got a picture. It says, "Bro threw his hat up in the air like the bat signal, and help came immediately." And yeah, like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot. And sheesh, yeah, that video was crazy. I don't even know what else to say about that. I just want to give my take on it. Like, it was just pretty much like I said. I know there's gonna be people in there that's gonna be like, "Well, what did he do to get jumped?" It's always the same. Blue Lives Matter, Trump supporting. Okay, what he do to get arrested? It's always those people. Those are the ones that's gonna be commenting like, "Well, what did he do?" It's gonna be them, and like, this ain't it. I'm sorry, this ain't the time to do it. There's no situation where, in my opinion, unless he was a pedophile or some mess like that, or a murder, he murdered someone in the family. There's no reason to do an 8-on-1 jump, to jump somebody 8-on-1. Like, it's just the one. He was an older black man too. You can tell in the video he was an older black guy. And you see these people, they're probably like middle aged. They're probably like in their late 30s or 40s. And they're jumping on this. He looked like a 50, 60-year-old black man. They just jumping this nigga. So I don't know. I think that's just crazy to me. I don't know. I just like, it's messed up. It's messed up that they jumped in the beginning. Like, it's messed up when you see that, you're like, wow. But then you saw everybody come together to beat up on them. It was like, I try not to be like, violence, but I know I said earlier, like, nigga, like, I was joking, but it just sucks to be like, dang, like, they really jumped this man like that. They didn't need to do that. If we're gonna be honest, like, they didn't need to do that. But like I said, let's be real though. If fuck around and find out, if it's ever been manifested into a video, this is it. You can't be just jumping people, man. Can't be doing that. You're gonna learn. And they learned. They were getting lit up. They got lit up. And they deserved every hit they got. And I hope they went to jail too. I hope they got beat up and went to jail. Like, they deserved it. They deserved jumping on that black man like that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say on that. Because yeah. Try not to, promote violence, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, you see somebody that's getting jumped, help them. Don't just sit back and just be like, "Oh, this is wrong." Sometimes you got to be about action, and sometimes you got to learn. Like you got to teach somebody, like, "Hey, look, you can swing on people all you want, but like I said, there's gonna be repercussions for that shit. There's gonna be repercussions." But yeah, that's all I'm getting into. I was trying to make a quick video about that because that mess was wild. But yeah, go ahead, keep that thing tight, man. Keep it tight.